When it comes to retirement, most people understand the importance of building a retirement corpus. However, many don't know where to start or what the right approach is, and that has to change. This is the second video in our retirement series where I will walk you through everything you need to know about how to build a secure retirement fund. Whether you are just getting started or looking to optimize your retirement savings, this video will help. So let's get started. If you are new here, my name is Trijit, and on this channel, we talk all about wealth and happiness and sometimes retirement. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a random guy on the internet sharing my experiences. So please do your research before you act on anything I say here. When it comes to building a retirement fund, there is a powerful tool we can use: compounding. If I invest $1,000 at a 6% interest rate, it will grow to $2,000 in 12 years without me adding another cent. The further away we are from retirement, the more time our money has to grow. As a rule of thumb, you should aim to save 30% of your post-tax income if you start at age 30, 40% at age 40, and 80% if you start at age 50. This is the case if you are starting fresh and haven't saved anything for retirement until that point. See how the percentage you need to save increases as you get older. The later you start, the more you need to save to catch up. A simple and effective way to fund our retirement is by joining a pension plan. In most cases, this is provided by your employer and often comes with tax benefits. So as a first step, check if your employer offers a retirement savings plan, such as the 401 in the US or the Employee Provident Fund in India. If they do, then sign up for it and make regular contributions. One of the biggest advantages of these plans is that many employers match these contributions, essentially giving you free money. However, this amount may not be sufficient to cover all expenses in retirement, and that's why it's essential to set up a personal retirement fund. The major difference between those who build wealth and those who don't often comes down to one simple habit: investing. And when building your retirement investment portfolio, it's important to understand the difference between stock and bonds. Stocks are stakes in a company, and by owning a company's stock, you technically own a piece of the company. And bonds are loans made to government or corporations in return for a steady income. A solid retirement strategy should include a mix of both stocks and bonds. If you are young, then you can often lean more towards stocks because they offer higher returns even if they come with more short-term risk and volatility. And if you are closer to retirement, a higher allocation of bonds would be better as they provide stability and regular income. If you want to simplify your asset allocation, a common rule of thumb is to subtract your age from 100 and invest that percentage in stocks while allocating the remaining percentage to bonds. For example, if you are 30 years old, put 70% in stocks and 30% in bonds. I won't go into too much detail here as I've already covered this topic extensively in other videos in my channel. The good news is you don't need a lot of money to start investing. What really matters is to start and to stay consistent rather than waiting for the perfect moment when you have a large sum to invest. But where does the money to invest come from? There is no point in making more money if you don't know how to manage it. But let's be honest, planning for something 20, 30 or 40 years down the road isn't easy. As humans, we are naturally drawn to short-term pleasures over long-term security. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with advertisements telling us that we absolutely need the latest gadget, the trendiest fashion, or the newest luxury item to survive and stay relevant. One of the best ways to avoid these temptations and stay on track is by creating a budget. There are hundreds of budgeting tools available, from free Excel sheets to paid subscription plans. I've created a Notion template that I personally use for budgeting and expense tracking. If you're interested, you can download it from the link in the description below. Debt is another important factor that often holds people back from achieving their financial goals. Whether it's your student loan, mortgage, or a credit card balance, debt is a burden, not just financially, but also psychologically. And it can also eat into your retirement savings. So it would be wise to tackle them early on. In short, if you want to secure your financial future, the key is to live moderately, avoid debt at all costs, and invest the money you would have otherwise spent on things that you don't really need. In today's world, relying only on one income source can be risky. A 9-to-5 job is just one way to make money. But with the rise of the digital economy, almost anyone can earn extra income from the comfort of their own home. For example, I work as a cybersecurity engineer during the day and also run this YouTube channel, which brings in a bit of extra money. It may not be much, but it's still something, and I'm building a valuable skill that gets better over time. I know everyone is busy and it often feels like there is no extra time left. But sometimes all it takes is spending less time on Netflix or Instagram and instead focusing on learning useful skills that can help you build additional income streams. And if you build the necessary skills in an area you are passionate about, then you can continue working on it and earn an income even after retirement. Another way to fund your retirement is through Social Security. These are government programs that provide a fixed income after retirement. You and your employer contribute to the system while working, hoping that you will receive benefits when you retire. And without Social Security, many retirees would be struggling to cover even basic needs. So for most people, it's a good deal, but I wouldn't rely it on completely because policies can change, funding issues can appear, and payouts may not be enough to maintain the lifestyle we want. If you want to be truly financially independent, you should plan your future as if Social Security won't be there for you. And if Social Security does come through, then just great. Consider it as a bonus rather than a necessity. As important as it is to invest in your finances, it's just as crucial to invest in your health. Money is not everything. Enjoying your retirement requires a combination of money, free time, and importantly, good health. After all, what's the point of having money and time if you're too unwell to enjoy it? And staying healthy not only makes you feel better, but also saves you money on medical bills in the long run. So make your health a priority. Eat well, pick up a sport, join a gym, hire a personal trainer. Whatever you choose, find something you enjoy and stick with it. If you're interested, I've created a retirement planner that can help you plan your finances effectively. You can find the link in the description below. In the third part of this retirement series, we will dive into the ideal retirement age and check how we can make the most of our retirement life. So subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Until I see you again, have a wonderful rest of the day and adios.